Man, I couldn't leave well enough alone. So I'm gonna make this part 2 of a dissecting the stock piece of shit brakes, because I never got into here. And that video was a couple days ago and I haven't been able to sleep. We're gonna get inside here. I wanna know what's inside here, but I've been thinking more about the shock system. And that little strut that I showed you, I kind of figured out what that part is. So part of shock absorbers is to absorb the shock and the recoil. But without some type of a damping mechanism, and your shocks on your cars out, you just don't know because it's all automatic and it's all in one piece. You got to keep that shock from doing this, recoiling like a slinky. That's what that strut is doing. Even though that strut only has 1.5 inches of play in it, that doesn't help anything. But it's like the strut on your hood of your car or your hatchback, if you got an older hatchback that doesn't have it all automatic and motorized. You can't push it up fast and you can't push it down slow. And that's keeping the front suspension from reacting really fast, I guess. I don't know. They're trying to do some piece of shit engineering inside of a shock. This is that. I never got into it. I chewed up that rubber on the end, but if I have to, I'm just gonna cut the fucking end off. But look, I weighed this. This right here weighs 3 pounds, 1 ounce. My whole new fork assembly. This doesn't even have the lowers, doesn't have the other side, it doesn't have the 2 triple trees at the top or the stem. This is 3 pounds, 1 ounce. Those new shocks, the new fork that I put on, 5 pounds, 6 ounces. Big difference. Just like on the shocks, it's got that little rubber thing so you can see what the compression is. I found this little rubber thing on here, but I'm gonna use that as an indicator and find a hole small enough for something short of a 1/4-20 rod. There we go. All right, let's see how much I can compress this. 1 7/8 of an inch. Still a piece of shit. So anyways, enough with rambling on. Let's get destructive. Let's tear this thing apart. Man, I used to use tools like this every day for like the last 38, 40 years. And I hadn't used this in, I can't remember last time. I don't know if this is in frame, but right over here in a good trajectory, I got JuicedBikes foam padding that I saved. Wow, that thing is thick as shit. I'm still not through it, and I'm cutting. I mean, this isn't that sharp, but I mean, this looks like some Schedule 40 iron pipe. It's like there's another sleeve of something or something in there, and I don't want to get my balls in the trajectory of that either. Oh, I'm close. Oh yeah, it's wanting to give. I can feel something. Don't walk in front of it, dude. Interesting. But hey, look how thick. Can you see that? Can you see how thick? That's steel, remember? Another steel thing that's kind of lubed up pretty good. But I don't see anything else inside of that. Oh, here we go. This thing's gonna push out now. Oh. Nasty China spring. Look at that. Oh my God. Don't even ask me what I think that looks like. Oh, that thing's just like all solid oil and grease and lube in there. So this is on top of that, which that is onto there. Ooh. And then this, let's see, I guess we're going to take that off to get it all the way apart. Yeah, this just got a little washer on the end of it, which presses down on there. So this is your spring. This is your shock absorber for the bike. That's what Toga Harris gave us. Ew. I want to wipe that down with something just to see what it looks like inside there. Yeah, this is when I should have some rubber gloves on. But I bitch so much about all you fucking millennials putting on those black nitrate gloves to go change your toilet paper. What is that? That's just like a rubber hoozy thing around there. Like a little condom. Yeah, that's all that is. What's it for? What's its purpose? No idea what its purpose is. Yeah, there's like a heat shrunk wrapper around the bottom part. That's just gross. That's why your forks are always leaking, or appear to be leaking, that black oil and grease. That's from this. And this thing right here, that's like got Vaseline. Smells like Vaseline. Like they use two different kinds of oil or lube. That's your fucking shock absorbers. Way overpriced. And the engineering that went into this, I mean, like, really. Oh. I mean, come on, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh at these fucking Chinese companies and engineers on the, oh, we can make our forks. We can make it cheaper. I hope this tells you another thing, proof, totally backed up, legit, of what a shit bike they sold you. But if we replace everything on it, we might have something, worth a quarter of what we paid for it. See ya.